Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I am going to be pulling some cards to see what's going on with you guys in love. What's going on? This is part of my process. I don't know who this message is for, so we are going to find out together who this message is for, so we can tap in. Alright, I've already done a few, so this may take a little longer than normal. Scorpio, and it didn't. Look at me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, Scorpio. Hope you're doing well. Staying safe. Not allowing anybody to fuck up your vibes. That's just the thought and the feeling that I got right off the bat. That is the vibe that I got right off the bat. Alright. What's going on with Scorpio? In love. What messages do we have for Scorpio? In love, please. What messages do we have? What messages do we have? We have 8 of thought. 8 of thought. That is equivalent to the 8 of swords. 8 of thought. So she's being bound by shorty behind her with I guess it looks like a little vine of flowers, which is actually very pretty. But this is, normally this would be so the 8 of Swords speaks of energy of being self-bound, right? Bound by thought, bound by words, bound by just thought in general. But there's someone behind. There's like a second person. So I have to make sure that I definitely point that out. There's another person here. So are you being bound by the person in your energy right now? Your partner, the person you're thinking of, are you being bound by them? Let's read the message. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to rescue. Come to the rescue when you can free yourself, right? Because she could easily just move forward and she's out of that little vine of very pretty flowers. Right, this is speaking of self-binding, but I have to point out this other person here. This person is not self-bound. They're being bound by someone else. Do you feel like you're being bound by someone currently? Does someone feel like they're being bound by you? That's what I'm picking up. Let's see. What's going on with Scorpio? Let's get one card to clarify Scorpio's energy. And I feel like I have to disclose this also. Like, I don't take jumpers. So anyone who's like, why is she taking those cards and reading them? I'm really clumsy. So I feel like this doesn't feel authentic. I feel like this is not the message. I will from time to time call out cards that I feel drawn that, should be a part of the message. But yeah, this is my process. Mi proceso. All right, what's going on? We have discover, move forward and discover how you really are not bound by someone. That's exactly like, look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. This is really just taking the initiative. Do you need to take the initiative? Does this person need to take the initiative to just walk fucking forward, to come out of that self-binding? Does one of you need to take the initiative? Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. Wake up early, put an alarm. You won't miss them if you put an alarm. Take the initiative, make the move. I'm hearing make the move. Make the move, Scorpio. All right, what messages do we have for Scorpio in love? What messages do we have for Scorpio in love, please? What messages do we have for Scorpio? What messages do we have for Scorpio? We have the Two of Pentacles. Should I? Shouldn't I? What will I do here or there? That's you being with this wavering, being in this wavering feeling. You're feeling very also restricted, right? Because if you're holding a fucking whole bag of 10 wands, sticks, you know, 10 of anything can be really fucking heavy. Depending, right, like on what it is. So in your heart space, you're feeling really heavy. You're feeling really restricted. Like, I can't move. I can't go as fast as I'd like to go. Or they're feeling like this. In the action space, Five of Wands, and it's causing conflict. It's causing conflict in this connection. The Hierophant, this person is probably a Taurus. But if not, you know, this is just someone who, you know, maybe looked up to in the community. Maybe they have an older element. Maybe they're, you know, of older age. Maybe they're older than you are significantly, I'm getting. But they have like this old soul. People probably go to them and, you know, share their secrets, get advice. Let's see. Seven of Cups. You know, you felt like at one point maybe they had a bunch of different choices. Knight of Wands. I feel like the Knight of Wands is very irrational. Yes, he is the fastest. He will get shit done the fastest, but it won't be the neatest. It won't be the most put together. It won't be the most accurate. The Knight of Wands misses things. So this person probably, you know, it is great at a lot of things, but just it's almost the jack of all trades kind of like feel. But then, you know, if you don't hear the actual whole concept of the jack of all trades, and it's like you're just stuck with this messy person. That's for somebody. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, Seven of Cups, this is just, you know, really just and I can't help but point out that this person is wearing a mask. So really just putting off like, oh, everybody wants me, I'm like hot shit. I don't know if your person's like that. And I hope that they're not. But if that's what you're into, hey, who the fuck am I to judge? But yes, Scorpio, this is likely someone who's just like of older age. Yeah. What's going on with Scorpio? Let's get 2 cards, please. To clarify the Two of Pentacles. 2 cards, please. To clarify the Two of Pentacles. We have the Devil. There's that toxic energy, you know, the coming and going. Maybe you guys do a lot of back and forth. Maybe there's a lot of makeup to break up, to break up, to make up kind of energy between you guys. That could also make you feel like you're stuck. Definitely. It can make you feel like, oh my God, this is my soulmate. But no, you're in toxic fucking energy. You're like back and forth with this person all the time. Right? Look, they're like fucking loving up on each other. Or he's loving, the masculine's loving up on the feminine. But it's like they're in flames. Like, who the fuck? I don't care how much loving up on me you're doing. If we in flames, this isn't going to feel good. Why is the 10 of Wands here for Scorpio in the heart space? Why is this heavy burden here for Scorpio? Why is this heavy burden here for Scorpio? We have the Six of Wands. This is getting away before them daggers hit, right? Normally, I'm sorry, the Six of Swords, not the Six of Wands. Getting away before those daggers hit you. This is moving on into calmer waters, but you're being forced. That's why it's a heavy burden. You're like, fuck, I'm being forced to make a move that I don't want to. I'm being forced to leave this person. I'm being forced to not be in this situation anymore. Because, yeah, those swords are coming at him fast and direct. So he's like, yeah, I got to get off this land and into this fucking water. Why are the Five of Wands here for Scorpio? Why are the Five of Wands here for Scorpio? We have the World, right? This person has taken up a bigger chunk of your life, I feel like this is not, at one point you guys were like, you know, bliss. The Sun at the bottom of the deck, there was bliss there. you know. And I'm getting also, because there are 4 different seasons in this one card, it's like with the seasons, it's like there's always something, there's like nonstop throughout the seasons. This is probably something that's been happening going on a year now. It's just like conflict after conflict after conflict after conflict, Scorpio. And that's not to say that they're primarily responsible or you're primarily responsible. I feel like this is a dual effort, right? Because they're both in this card, in this fucking fire. And you know it. You know it. You know there's a lot of toxicity here. All right, let's get one card for the Two of Pentacles, please. One card. We have wedding. Yeah, this is definitely something that's a higher level of commitment, that you and this person have probably been together for a long time. Maybe you guys at one point thought of tying the knot, going for the the higher. It doesn't have to actually be marriage. It just could have been just committing. Maybe you guys are, maybe the feeling bound is like, fuck, are we like destined to just be, right? Because this is 2 people. I kept pointing that out. Maybe you want a higher level of commitment. They want a higher level of commitment, and the other person doesn't. But they're like, still stringing, right? That's a real fucking thing. I know that there are labels for these kinds of actions. I'm not really too privy on them, but if you know, you know. Let's see. Why is the 10 of Wands here? Whew, 4. Scorpio in love. Why is the 10 of Wands here for Scorpio in love? Please, let me get one card. We have hope. Hoping that this time around, right, when you have to go into those calmer waters, that things stay calm. Hoping that you can get over having to carry these fucking burdens for so long. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Hoping that there won't be, if you guys are on a break right now or like in separation, that maybe you are thinking of reconciling with this person, hoping that there won't be these heavy burdens. There won't be having to like run away into calmer waters. Maybe there just will be calmer waters. We have despair. Oh, I hate this card. I really don't like this card because look at him. He's there with that fucking like gun to his head. And God forbid, I pray to God that like you or this person aren't in this energy actually, right? But this is really just like, fuck, my world is crumbling. All we do is argue, 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 fight, fight, fight. I am so tired of it. Yeah, I'm getting someone who's just really tired and look melancholy. She looks like she's just, like it's become like just like the all too real fucking feeling. And I'm sorry, I'm not one to judge. God knows I go through my own relationship shit, but this is not the vibe or the fucking energy you want to be in all the time, Scorpio. If this is what you need to hear, then this is what you need to hear. All right, what messages do we have from the Love Oracle? What messages do we have from the Love Oracle, please? For Scorpio in love. We have the chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment. Yeah, someone's the chaser. Someone wants to commit and someone doesn't. And that's just what this is. And there's been constant back and forth. Like my heart fucking feels heavy. And that's what that Discover card is about. It's like you want to change, be the change you want to see. We have cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yeah, there's some shit that's just old. Y'all can't be doing this shit anymore. It's just old. It's played out. It's played out. It's played out. We have the dragonfly. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. There's going to be some shit that comes out. on either end, either you or with this person, that's going to kickstart this healing process. Definitely, because I feel like there's healing that definitely needs to be had. There's a lot of heaviness in this energy right now. All right, let's see, what messages do we have for Scorpio in regards to this energy for love? We have positive air element, communication, imaginative, and social. These are the elements that are probably needed right now. Negative earth element, materialistic, lazy, and stubborn. Are the you or this person? Now is the time to make these changes, to make your moves. You've got this. You've got this. You know what it is you need to do, Scorpio. You just got to get moving. Gemini. Gemini season is coming up. Gemini season is coming up soon. So maybe that's going to be when this happens, or this person is Gemini, has Gemini prominent in their chart. Leave it or them alone. I'm sorry. That came out and I was moved to call it. And I guess my disclaimer at the beginning was the reason for that. Yeah. Okay. All right. What does your person want to say, but they basically don't have the balls, the cojones, male or female, to say? What can't they say or aren't willing to say or don't want to say, whatever? All right, what do they want to tell? What do they want Scorpio to know? What do they want Scorpio to know? What do they want Scorpio to know? Time apart sucks. You are probably a part of this person. Time apart sucks. Best I've ever had. They consider you the best they've ever had. Earth element. Reliable, practical, materialistic, stubborn, and loyal. They probably see you in those ways. A decision needs to be made. A decision needs to be made. For sure. I agree. A decision needs to be made on whether or not you're going to continue down this road with this person. All right, let's get one card of advice for Scorpio in regards to this energy. One card of advice, please. Ooh. We have go solo. Alone time equals happier time. Go solo. Alone time equals happier time. This could be that, you know, you guys probably are not together or in some type of weird energy of not knowing what's next. Even if you are together, but maybe a break needs to be had, you know, maybe temporarily or shit, even just for good, because to be dealing with this shit all the time, like the arguing all the time, that's heavy, guys. That's really fucking heavy. All right, let's close out with an affirmator for Scorpio. What's the most important message that Scorpio needs to hear, please? Let's get one card. What's the most important message that Scorpio needs to hear, please? All right. We have all my relationships are harmonious. This is speaking of that, like being in conflict, 5 of Wands energy. When we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer always. So these things are just like processing in your head. When we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer always. All my relationships are harmonious. All my relationships are harmonious. All right, Scorpio. Those have been your love messages. I hope that you get through this, get past it in one piece. Yeah, feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Be safe, be well, take care.